Hey guys, my name's Bill. I wanted to do a review for this new product that I've been trying. It's called the Instant E-Cig, and this is just the packaging. Here's the actual product, and I'm going to start right out with saying that the packaging is great. Now, normally when I tell somebody about a product, packaging is not something that I mention unless it's just atrocious. But if you've bought a disposable electronic cigarette before, you know that some of the packaging can be very cumbersome. It's that like sealed plastic, you know, all the way around, where you have to get scissors to cut it open, and even then you're like, you gotta cut yourself just to get it open and slice a finger off. We've all been there, done that. But this one was really easy to get into. You just pop, and it's got a little perforated edge right here, and it pops right out. So if you're on the go and you've got a few of these in your car and you want to get it open, you're not going to get in a car accident trying to get this thing out. So packaging, good packaging, straightforward, not cumbersome. A+ on packaging so far. All right, here's the actual unit itself. Now, if you've never bought a disposable cigarette before, these don't come apart. This is actually just one solid unit here. Battery, atomizer, and also the piece of cotton that's been soaked in the liquid. This one is wider around than most e-cigarettes I've seen. It kind of reminds me of those Cool XLs, for any of you smokers out there that have seen those. And that does a few things. First of all, I believe it gives a better battery life. It would make sense, bigger battery, more life. And also it allows for them to put more liquid in there by the atomizer. And I say that because this is actually my second one out of the 5-pack that I bought, and it's lasted me longer than any e-cigarette or any disposable e-cigarette that I've ever had. They all say that it's 2 packs of cigarettes worth, but I can promise you they're nowhere close to 2 packs of cigarettes worth. You smoke on them for a day and a half, and then either it runs out of juice or the battery dies, one way or the other. So this one I really like because it's got the big battery to support the big chamber that it has. So A+ on the battery size and on the amount of liquid that's actually by the atomizer. As far as the hit goes, I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. So I think it's pretty good. If you're a cigarette smoker, or you were a cigarette smoker and you've transferred to these, I think you'll agree that that's a pretty good size amount. But it's not really about the size, it's about how it feels. Kind of when it hits the back of your throat. It's hard to explain to non-smokers, but you guys out there that smoke will know there's that little bite that you get. And it's that good feeling. It's sort of that dryness and that little bite that you get when you take that drag of a cigarette. And this definitely gives it to you. A lot of the other ones out there, they're a little too smooth, and you don't get that same effect. So this one, you get a nice bite. It lights up red at the end, so it will appear to have a little ember or a cherry there, and it looks like a regular cigarette. So I actually like the ones that look like regular cigarettes because I don't want to look like I'm chewing on a pen or have some pink pen coming out of my mouth. I never understood the ones that are like that. So if you like the cigarettes that look like cigarettes, or you're thinking about switching to an electronic cigarette because you want to quit smoking, and you'd like the visuals to be the same, because that can be something else. You know, if you're used to smoking Camels that look like this, and then you switch to a disposable cigarette that's black or pink or blue, it's not going to feel the same visually. You know, there's a lot that plays into the addiction aside from just the nicotine itself. It's the act of smoking it and the look and so on and so forth. So, guys, all around, the flavor of the smoke is great. It's got a little bit of vanilla extract in there, but not too much. It's not really noticeable, but it just sort of smooths out the taste. You don't get any weird chemical taste or anything like that. These come in a 5-pack for $35.99, and again, they do last about the length of 2 packs of cigarettes. So you are getting your money's worth on that front. A lot of them don't, and you wonder why you just spent the money that you spent. So I really like these. I can always carry a few in my car. And if you want to get these, you can go to instantecig.com. instantecig.com. That's where I got mine. And that is the direct retailer of those products. So get out there, enjoy one of these. If you're trying to quit smoking, I definitely do recommend these, but you've definitely got to make it a point to want to quit. Because if you just hop on this, as with any stop smoking thing, if you don't want to quit, then you'll just smoke this all day. Which, considering the amount of chemicals that are in regular cigarettes, this is 100 times better for you. But if your goal is to quit smoking altogether, then I would recommend maybe just buying 1 pack of these and then, you know, sticking to your own commitments. But if you're just looking for a healthier alternative to smoking, then definitely get on the e-cigarette bandwagon, because if you ever go back to a regular cigarette after these, it's just not going to taste the same. It's going to be gross. It's like having a really good bottle of wine and then drinking a MG Gold 2020 or whatever that Boone's Farm is. So this is my review for the Instant E-Cig. I love it. It's great. It's great while I'm sitting here working and I don't want to smoke a cigarette in my house. So check it out. It's the bomb. A+, all around.